Hey everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's video is going to be a new episode of Read It or Unhaul It. This is the fifth of the year. I'm really excited, very nervous. If you don't know what's going on, I have a video explaining all the rules, but essentially all of the books that I have on my shelf that I have not read are in this bag. I have to pick one, read it or unhaul it. And this one is going to be a special edition. It's going to be the kitten edition. They will be the ones choosing what I read. So I thought to make it a little easier, I will be picking 3 books in here, putting them on the floor, making them choose, and hopefully to cooperate. And then we're going to keep going throughout the week. The ones that don't get picked, by the way, will be put back in there, and I'll start the process all over again with the next kitten when I'm ready to pick another book. So, 1, 2, 3. You're just going to have to trust me, because if I look at them, I'm going to not want to do it. So, I have 3. Blue is sci-fi, green, they're opening. Green is fantasy, and yellow is nonfiction. So I'm gonna put them on the floor, grab a kitten, and hope for the best. They're kind of napping right now, so hopefully one of them will cooperate. So I decided to go in order. This is the one I used to call number 1. This is Charlie. He is very sleepy right now, so I don't know how much he's gonna cooperate. The paper's on the floor. I have not looked. So, are you gonna help me? We'll see. Okay, so you can see the 3 papers. I'm gonna put the kitten on the floor and see if he does anything. Which one? I should probably put them closer to you. Which one should I grab? The blue one? Or are you trying to choose? What is going on? You just smelled all 3. That was not there. Okay, I'm gonna spread them. Choose. Are you just, oh, he's going to bed. No, baby. He's so sleepy. I feel bad. Shouldn't have woken you up. Or are you actually sleeping in front of this one? I think this is going to be the answer. Thank you, Charlie. You did so well. You did so well. I'm so sorry I woke you up. I'm so sorry. You were the most awake of the 3, so I grabbed you. I feel so mean. So mean. He was genuinely the most awake of the 3, but I'm so sorry, baby. I think I just heard Mama. I have not looked still. Let me open it. I'm gonna try to show you, but the lighting is awful. It's the worst weather ever. The Stardust Teeth. I don't even know what that is. So I'm gonna have to go and find that. Okay, so my fantasy shelves are here. You can see the chair is protected because kittens. So the Stardust Teeth, I don't even know what that is, which is never a great sign. So I'm gonna have to go through these. I just had to Google the cover so I could find it, and there it is. That's why I could remember this was part of the Book of the Month box. There you go. So this is actually good. This is a new release-ish, so I'm gonna be able to give you my opinion. This hasn't been on my shelf for that long, but all the books in the bag were from 2022 or older, so all the books that I've gotten this year are not on my shelves. So this is going to be the one. It's a chunky one, so we'll see if I even need the other kittens, but 450 something pages. So let me read the first chapter and we'll see what happens. Actually, I'm curious. Let's look what the 2 of the books were, because I don't know and I have to put them back in here anyway. So the nonfiction was The Girls Who Went Away. That could have been heavy but interesting. And the sci-fi is Roadside Picnic, a classic sci-fi. Oh well, not reading these. Look at them. You guys are being so nice. So nice. Oop. It's so hot right now. They're just doing nothing, which is great. I want the break. Okay, first impression. I read the first chapter. It's like 13 pages. First off, Book of the Month, they put the date on the cover to shame you. Do you see this? June 2022. A year later, I'm finally reading it. So, you know, at least it's happening. I went into it knowing nothing, which for this challenge specifically, it's even more fun. But adult fantasy, and it's about gin, which I'm not that, I haven't read that many books. Like, I'm not that familiar with them, because the only book I can think of that I've attempted to read is this one, City of Brass, which is part of my pile of shame. So I started it and never finished it. I believe I was about 50% into it, and it's been years, like probably 4 or 5 years now. And one day I will finish it because it's part of a pile of shame. But yes, that's the only book I can think of that I've read that has some of them. So we'll see how that works for me, but so far the writing is fine. There's nothing, you know, but it seems like the magic system should be interesting from the one chapter. I do feel like it's a pretty solid one. The writing, we'll see how I feel about it, but I'm gonna continue it. I'm gonna read it. Won't be unhauling it, at least not now. I just realized I never updated you. I'm at chapter 15. You can see these two guys chilling. The mom is meowing, letting us all know she wants more kittens. She's driving me cuckoo. She'll meow like this for like 5 days and then she'll stop for a week. I'm about to just lose it. Anyway, the third one, by the way, is on me. I'll show you in a second. But the book took a good like 50 to 100 pages to start, which I'm at page 111. So it took me longer to get to this point than I thought, but things just picked up and I have a good feeling about it now. I think things are going to get good. Yeah, essentially the main female character is stuck. She saves the life of the main male character. I'm assuming there's going to be some romance there, but it looks like they're going to be forced to go on an adventure together. So, you know, forced proximity always works for me. You know what? I'm going to include a picture of her earlier today because in this angle, you can see my feet. And like the internet is weird. You don't understand. I got one time the longest email I've ever received of this guy telling me that it was for school, you know, it was for research. He wanted feet pictures. If he had seen my feet, I think I would have had to pay him. So yeah, she's adorable, isn't she? So freaking cute. But yeah, before you also are driven crazy by the meowing, I will see you later, okay? I'll give this one more time, but it looks like it's picking up, so I'm happy. Quick update. I'm about halfway through chapter 35 and things are good. I'm enjoying the magic system. I'm enjoying the characters. I'm curious where it's going to go because it is the first book in a series, right? So I don't know how much more there will be, although there seems to be a lot of world building slowly happening that will be interesting in exploring. So I'll explain better in a bit, but so far so good. I am flying through this. This morning I had the first appointment with Mama Cat with the vet, finally. I don't think she's ever seen a vet ever. She is 8.5 pounds. She had the babies and she was so skinny after. So skinny. I mean, we remember she would go through my trash can. Like she was starved. So yeah, she was very skinny. So I guess 8.5 pounds is probably good for her. She just feels heavy. She was so skinny at first. So yeah, she had her first vaccines and she has finally her appointment to get. Very excited. I'm counting down the days. She's been so annoying. Like I love her to bits, but she's meowing day and night like crazy. It's like those deep meows, right? And she cannot stand her babies anymore. She's been spending a lot of time in the basement. Like she's asking for the door. Like I'm not hiding her. She doesn't want to be around them. So hopefully once she's fixed, things will calm down a little bit. But life here has been so hectic because the babies have figured out how to jump on the counters. Okay. Of course, Chunky, Harry Houdini, right? He has that name for a reason, has figured out how to do that. First, he goes on the chair, then jumps on the island, and then goes on the counter. And he does that exclusively when he's hungry for the next meal. So he's the smartest one, unfortunately for us. So yeah, food driven, right? So he did that first. And then of course, our little girl, Clawdia, she sees him do something, she will do the same. And she started climbing on the counters too, but she is going from the oven because there's the little handles. So she loves that. She's the smallest one, right? So it helps her. It's so dangerous though. I almost had a heart attack yesterday because I was boiling something and she was trying to jump on the oven. So that's going to be fun for the next couple of days. Hopefully they move on. Of course Charlie is not doing that because Charlie's our sweet baby. He never does anything wrong except eat my books. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. That corner has been chewed on. That's Charlie. But he did purr for the first time while cuddling. So like it lasted about 2 minutes, but like it's the first time. So we're improving. We're improving. He was like, the two of the ones literally sleep on my neck if they can. So he wasn't, but he was on my stomach and he purred. So we're gonna take it. So yeah, that's the quick update. I wanted to let you know that Mama finally had her first appointment. Babies are actually getting their second one before the end of the week. The vlog will be done by then, but I'm happy. Why would she use the fountain I bought just for her when she can actually drink from my glass? It's so much better when it's from my glass, right? Clawdia, you're so lucky I love you because, oh my gosh, you're adorable. Good thing, because every day it's something new. See, is that not so much better? So much better. Mama is in the background. Currently though, it's him. What are you doing? Which one are you? Oh, that is 100% Charlie. Thanks. I have been making so much progress with the book. I'm hoping maybe tonight I'll be able to finish it. I'm really enjoying it. However, there's one thing. I'm going to keep this vague. Obviously, this is spoiler free. Feel free to ask me in the comment section, especially if you've read it. But I feel like there's something that happened that is related kind of to the magic that felt a little too convenient. A little too convenient. Which, I believe this is an adult book, but I feel like that section made it, because it was convenient, kind of makes me feel, why is it? How can I explain that? Yeah, that would be a spoiler. I can't. I can put it in the comments. So yes, I'm still enjoying it. So far, I think I'm leaning towards 4 stars, but I have like a little less than 100 pages left, so we'll see what the ending looks like. But when I started, I didn't think I was going to continue the series, and now I'm leaning towards yes. So this is good, considering that I've been struggling with fantasy. I feel like in the last couple of weeks I've read a lot of fantasy that I've enjoyed, which is good, and I just saw this and now I'm mad. My favorite headband stains everything. I've washed that thing so many times and it's obviously red. And I have so many like bed sheets, the ones for your pillowcases. Now this stains everything all the time. There's definitely plenty of plot left open, world to discover, to interest me in continuing. But, you know, the last 80 pages might change that or make me more excited. The book, I looked. This is how you know I'm enjoying it, because I looked and the next book is coming out, I want to say November. How did I already forget? But this year. Also wanted to say thank you to Jennifer for the cat food. They did find it. I think they like it. I feel like literally everything I own has been chewed on at this point, so yeah. She looks like she's in timeout, like she did something bad, which she probably did, but look at her. Just like your mom. And this is where Charlie is, being a sweet, sweet baby, as always. I just cleaned the cat tree. It looks so much better, although the corners are just impossible to clean up, but it looks brand new.
I did it. I finished the beast of a book. As far as the ending, there's one thing that bothers me. I'm not going to mention it. I can, again, put it in the comment section. There's one thing that I have a feeling is going to affect book 2 that is something I don't like. I'm hoping it's not going to happen. But overall, I did enjoy the ending. I think there were some interesting twists in there, and I'm happy with it. I am going to give it 4. I think I was right with that gut feeling. And I'm actually looking forward to continuing. I didn't think I was going to be back to fantasy, but I feel like this was a very uneventful reading vlog, but it was pleasant for me to actually have a good time. So much so that I'm less stressed to do this challenge again. So I think that first week of July, I'm going to do it again. And hopefully it goes as well, because I would much rather enjoy myself and read one book, but, you know, a chunky one that I had forgotten, which is kind of the point of this, you know, challenge, than to torture myself. I do it often enough. So one good challenge was nice. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if you have read The Stardust Thief, and or if you're planning on reading it, your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, more videos on the screen, recommend you check out. And I will see you in an upcoming video very soon. Bye.